Today I am going to be talking about a Claude skill that I've developed called JobMatch Lens. JobMatch Lens is a skill which helps job seekers evaluate how well their resume matches a job description using a structured framework instead of a one-off prompt. The problem is simple but very common. Whenever someone finds a new job posting, they usually repeat the same prompt again and again, asking Claude to compare their resume with that of the JD and to identify gaps and then further suggest improvements. And this particular workflow is repetitive and inconsistent, and it also lacks the standard rubric or a measurement score for deciding what actually a good fit means. So the skill that I've built helps to overcome all this problem. So it analyzes the resume, as you can see, it analyzes the resume against the job description to identify the skill matches, gaps, and transferable skills, and so on and so forth, and produces a structured and tailored resume rewrite suggestions report. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a demonstration of how it works. I am going to be uploading my own resume here, and I'm going to be looking at a job description from naukri.com. So let's talk about this particular job description, which is the role of a ML and a data scientist at HSBC, which requires about 3 to 7 years of work experience. I'm going to just copy and paste this job description in Claude along with my resume, which I pasted, and then I'm going to just hit send the message. So let's see what happens now. JobLens solves this problem by turning the resume to JD comparison into a reusable skills. The user provides only the resume and the job description, and the skill is going to parse both, identify the matches which are strong, partial matches, the transferable skills, as well as the genuine gaps. And it also calculates a score, as you can see, using a clearly defined scoring method based on the qualifications that are required. It also reports the ATS keyword gaps and suggests like targeted resume improvements without manufacturing anything new altogether. So in this demo, if you can see, it shows a structured match report uh, and a fit assessment as well, and the most important missing areas and practical suggestions for tailoring the resume to that role as well. As you can see, there are some transferable skills. There are some gaps here. For example, DSA and algorithms. I haven't specifically mentioned DSA in my resume, so it mentions that as a gap. And these are some of the strong matches, TensorFlow and PyTorch. I have used both of them in my resume and in different project, and it indicates that it is a strong match. Big data, Hadoop, Spark is not something that I have mentioned explicitly, but I have mentioned usage of Databricks pipelines. So it is a transferable skill, you can say. And I have spoken about interpersonal communication with non-technical teams as well. And that is a match here. And yeah, and it gives a tailored plan for better improvement of this resume and matching it with the job description in a more compatible manner so that the resume passes through. So what makes this valuable is that it's not just a better prompt. It is a repeatable workflow that can be reused across every job application while keeping the evaluation method consistent each time. And that is the most important part of it. Like whenever you do this exercise with a different job description, ensure that the evaluation framework is consistent each time. So instead of rewriting similar prompts for every new JD, the user gets a reliable system for resume matching and gap analysis and structured suggestions for tailoring the resume in a single place. And that is what Job Match Lens is all about. And it gives you a neat checklist of points that you need to take in order to further improve your resume. That's it for today, guys. I hope it was useful to you, and thank you for watching.